All right, Josh. So one day out from the Bowerman Mile, what are you going to take away from the outcome of this race tomorrow?
For me, it's, I don't run a lot of 15s before, big championships. So every one that I run is important, really important. So it's just trying to figure out where my strengths and weaknesses lie this year. I've ran great over distances and I've ran solid under distances, and so I know I'm fit. And it's just kind of getting the execution right today and kind of feeling out where I'm at, really.
Have you requested a certain pace, or do you know what the pace is going to be for tomorrow?
I was told it was 1:53, and I didn't request that. But I'm here knowing that I can run on 3:46, so I'm okay with the negative split.
Do you know how that's determined? Like, does the world champion have any say in that?
He has say if he wants say. I don't really care about the pace. I think in a race like this is going to be fast regardless. I'm not really too caught up with pace, and I'm not going to go in and request and reason why, and then have to sit off the pacer if I request that. So I'm just looking to go in there, stick in the pack, and try and negative split something quick.
Does this race feel different from a typical Diamond League, given all the talk between you and Jakob in the build-up?
I think you guys could probably say that better than me, because I've only ran like 4 Diamond Leagues. So for me, I think the mile in general has just become a premier event again, with names across the board of that are if I have an off day, if someone else has an off day, like, it's still going to be a fantastic race that everyone needs to watch. So yes, there's focus on myself and Jakob and Yard, but the guys that aren't in that press conference are, and maybe could be fitter than we are right now. I think that's what makes it exciting, and it's what makes it exciting for me, because I'm here to win, and that's all I care about. If it's 3:46 or if it's 3:43, I don't really care. I'm just looking to go out there and win a race.
One of the things Jakob just said now was the comments you made in December on the Sunday podcast. He kind of took offense to those and the way you talked about him and his family, and kind of he said it was almost cowardly that you wouldn't say something like that to him directly. I'm wondering, how would you respond to that, and did you ever think of reaching out to him directly during the off season?
I think I've been honest throughout everything that I've said. I got asked a question and I answered it honestly. I'm not. That's pretty much it, really. We're not friends. We don't hang out. We don't text. We race each other, and that's our relationship. I don't mean any ill will to his family or anything like that. For my relationship with him is, we're going to race to the highest standard as much as possible and try and create, as many good races as we can. But he's trying to be the best in the world, and so am I. And if that ruffles some feathers, that's okay with me. But I was asked a question back in December, and I gave an honest opinion on it.
Do you dislike him?
I wouldn't say I dislike him. I don't feel like I have many opinions on his personal life. I don't know his personal life. I know how he races, and I want to race better than him. The same across the board. I want to race better than everyone on that field, on that start line tomorrow, and I'm planning on doing that. But I've just got to show up and do my job, and this is a work setting. This isn't personal life.
There's like some events that there's like a camaraderie. Competitors are very fierce against one another, but there's also a camaraderie. It feels like the 1500 right now, it's more fierce, and the camaraderie part is maybe not as much there. Right? You said you guys aren't friends. I don't know if that means you dislike each other, but you're not friends. Not like you're talking before the races. Do you feel like there's any? Is that because of the individuals? Is that because of the event itself? Is that
I have friends within the 1500 squads, that I've hung out with through the NCAA, through the UK. I get along with most people. But again, we've kind of clashed heads a little bit, because both of us are trying, to be the best in the world and go down history as one of the best milers that's ever ran the mile. So I think that's going to clash heads, and we weren't looking for a friendship in the first place. But I have fantastic friends in this distance, and I enjoy chatting to them, and that's more of a personal thing, because we have to, in the UK obviously we go on camps together, we do pre-camps and all this stuff, so our lives are intertwined. But everyone else that I don't deal with on a daily basis, if I'm not really interested in their life, they're a competitor to me, and I'll treat them as such.
Having someone you're competing against, has that helped you level up at all, or where you don't have that maybe personal connection?
Yeah, I think all competitors are going to be fuel for the fire, I think, a little bit, and you raise to the level of the competition, and I think the competition has been incredibly fierce over the past, even 2 or 3 years, and we have names, across the board that aren't getting spoken about that, have championship titles, even in the past 2 years. So, I'm just looking to build off this title that I have and try and go after some more.
And real quick, guys, if we want time with yards, then we're going to pull Josh away. We have 3 minutes before they can be back in there.
Last question for you. You mentioned the 346, and I saw the clip of you talking about the British record. Is that on your mind for tomorrow, of trying to make that history book?
It's at the back of my mind for sure. I know the time, obviously, but again, if the race is going to be one faster than that, then I would like to have that. But I'm just looking to cross that finish line first and kind of move on from that. And I don't get to run the mile all that often outdoors, so it's going to be really special to be able to do it at a track this fast and with competition this fierce. So yeah, I'm looking to run something pretty quick.
Good luck, Josh.
All right,
Thanks.
good luck.
Appreciate it.